broadcasting from the capital city of Richmond, Virginia, but heard all across the lovely World Wide Web. We're excited to have you joining us here today. Listen, this session and this segment is brought to you by my upcoming webinar, 5 Ways to Monetize Your Message. Visit joincharvette.com to find out more details. And so, you know, the goal of this show is to motivate, excite, and influence. And we're going to do just that today. And the virtual studio is loaded up with some phenomenal ladies. So we have, backed by popular demand, Demetria Buie is with us, but she is not by herself. Oh, my goodness, we have 5 co-authors that are joining her that we are going to be bringing up to the mic. A brand new anthology, From Struggle to Success. You're going to get to hear all about it. So what we want you to do right now, though, is to jump on social media, let people know what you're listening to, send them the link, and say, hey, you should come over and check this out. Shout out to those that are listening in live from Facebook and Periscope and Twitter and all of our broadcast stations and mobile apps and maybe an Alexa device. We're glad to have you checking out the Charvette Mitchell radio show. So let's go ahead and jump right in because I know you guys want to hear all of the juicy nuggets about From Struggle to Success. So I'm going to bring the visionary up right now. Demetria Buie, again, backed by popular demand from DBP Publications. Listen, she herself has 32 books under her belt. She also hosts conferences and retreats. She has a women's empowerment magazine called Empowering Women to Speak Out, and she helps you publish. She has a publishing company and calls herself a life story coach. Coming up to the mic right now, first, Demetria Buie. Welcome back to the show.
Hey, girl, hey. Hey, Charvette.
Hey, girl, hey.
Yes.
We are glad to have you and still doing big things. Yes. So tell us about this new anthology.
Yes. So this is my second anthology called From Struggle to Success. I was on your show when I done the first anthology, From Brokenness to Wholeness, and it was such a success. And so I moved on to my second anthology, and I came up with this title because so many people have been asking me, how did you quit your job to become a full-time entrepreneur? And I quit my job in 2013, and people have been asking for years. Like, they've just been asking.
Mm-hmm.
I've just been trying to explain to so many people. So I was like, let me put it in a book. Because so many people want to know. And so in my chapter, I give 5 strategies and tips on how I left my job with a negative $12.63 to now making 10 to 15K in my business, and it is still growing. And so that's how I came up with the book, From Struggle to Success. Everybody's success is different. So, and I also got the other women to actually join. I got on social media. Social media is powerful, and the ladies were like, yes, I want to share my story. And these ladies are giving their true meaning of what success means to them. So it's awesome.
And I love that you did this in an anthology format because success does look different for everyone. It does feel different for everyone. And so now you have these various opinions and perspectives that have been all pulled together in the book. So how many total co-authors do you have in this project?
I had 7, but now we have 5. Some things took place in the other 2 families' lives, but we have 5, including me, so that's 6. And it's just been an amazing journey. So.
All right. Well, I think this is a great time to pull in some of the co-authors that we have on the air now. We've got others that are going to be joining us, but I'm going to bring Charlene up to the mic right now. Over 30 years experience in healthcare and certainly several different accomplishments that we could talk about. And so, Charlene, welcome to the show.
Welcome, welcome.
Yay, hey girl, hey.
Hey.
And so tell us, is this your first anthology? Have you written before?
Oh, no, this is not my first anthology, but it is my first anthology talking about struggle to success. This is about my fifth anthology that I've been a part of.
Wow, and what is the power of an anthology in your own words?
The power of an anthology is where several people get together to express their point of view on the title that the visionary has.
Good. And I think that there are a lot of people who are out there that feel like they have a story and they're able to, they want to be able to share it, and maybe writing a full book might be daunting, but being able to team up and tag team with some other authors is great. All right, so I got some more questions for you, Charlene, but I'm going to go around the virtual studio here. And trivia. I want to bring trivia up to the mic. Hey, trivia.
Hello, how are you?
Oh, I am doing well. Thank you so much for being with us. Listen, Baltimore City, you're right up the road. We're out of Richmond, Virginia, and you are the founder and executive director of Bondage to Grace Connections. And so tell us a little bit about why you decided to be in this brand new anthology, From Struggle to Success.
Well, when I first heard the title, From Struggle to Success, I was thinking along the lines of other things. But then when I realized what it was about, and I just started Bondage to Grace Connections a year earlier, I felt like this would be the best platform for me to begin understanding why I'm doing what I'm doing.
Oh, that's good. And so how did you, Trivia, get into the mindset of, okay, what is it that I want to actually put in my chapter? Because maybe there's a lot of things you could have written about, but how did you decide what to include in your chapter?
Well, the first thing I thought about is when I started my nonprofit, I was thinking that I was just going to start my nonprofit, and a friend of mine said that wasn't the purpose. They said I was going to be able to help other people start nonprofits. Well, since 2017, I've helped 7 nonprofits start up, and I've also helped 1 LLC start up. So I just wanted to let people know, that anybody can do it, and it's not too many nonprofits. It's the question is, are you going to do the work that you say you're going to do?
Ooh. Ouch or amen on that. You got to say ouch or you got to say amen, one or the other. That's good. That's good right there. And so, Demetria, let me bring you back up to the mic. And so I think a little birdie was saying that you're actually going to be revealing, or you have just revealed, the book cover for this book.
Yes, we are going to reveal the book cover right after the interview. We actually had about 3 different covers to choose from, and so we finally decided on the book cover, and we are going to reveal it right after this amazing interview.
All right, so hot off the press, listeners, and if you just tuned in and if you're hanging out with us on any of the live streaming, hello, thank you for all of your comments. Those that are actually on the phone line listening live, we see you. Hey there. Listen, we're going to be bringing up the other co-authors as well. They're just hanging out in the virtual green room, but you are here just getting some nuggets about this new book, From Struggle to Success. And so what I'm going to do right now is take a quick commercial break. And then we'll have all of the co-authors in the virtual studio, and we'll hear more about this book. And this also gives you time to share the link and say, hey, you need to come over and listen and check this out. This is hot. You got to check it out. So we're going to take a quick commercial break, and then we're going to be back. Don't you move.
It's the Charvette Mitchell Radio Show. Charvette will be back after this.
Join us for the 17th Annual James River Writers Conference, happening at the Greater Richmond Convention Center, Saturday, October 12th and Sunday, October 13th, with master classes starting Friday the 11th. This conference is an annual gathering in Richmond, Virginia, that attracts prize-winning authors and highly regarded editors and literary agents from around the country to share their wisdom about writing and publishing. Register today at jamesriverwriters.org. And we will see you October 12th and October 13th at the Greater Richmond Convention Center. Find out more at jamesriverwriters.org.
Does your church or ministry have a website? Are you a local artist or author that has an established web presence? If you answered no to any of these questions, you're letting countless opportunities pass you by. Hi, I'm Charvette Mitchell. Mitchell Productions was created with your needs in mind. We will provide you with stylish and economical online marketing solutions. From email marketing to your own website, Mitchell Productions caters to ministries, nonprofits, small businesses, and special events. Check out our portfolio at mitchell-productions.com. In today's world, a website is not a luxury, it's a necessity. And Mitchell Productions can create your website in a stylish manner at a very economical price. Don't let business, customers, or new congregation members pass you by. Visit Mitchell Productions today at www.mitchell-productions.com. Let us showcase your organization to the world.
She's here to motivate, excite, and influence you. She's Charvette Mitchell. It's the Charvette Mitchell Radio Show with in-depth interviews from today's leading authors, gospel artists, stars that you want to know about. And now, Charvette Mitchell.
All right, welcome back again to all those that are checking out and hanging out with us here on the Charvette Mitchell Radio Show. And again, this segment is brought to you by my upcoming webinar, 5 Ways to Monetize Your Message. That's taking place on Thursday at 6 p.m. Eastern. You can register and grab your complimentary seat at www.joincharvette.com. All right, great. So let's jump back into this awesome conversation. And I want to actually hear from all of my guests here around just the definition of success. And so with this book title, and actually I want to talk about, let me talk about struggle first, then we're going to go to success, because this anthology is from struggle to success. And so, Charlene, I'm going to come back around to you. And just, for those that are listening, do you feel from a standpoint, when people hear the word struggle, what are all the things you think people just in society are struggling with today?
Well, for me and for a lot of folks that I've known, the struggle is the beginning steps. Knowing where to go to get help is so important. So I came up with a slogan that I used when I was starting my business, and it's called PREP. P-R-E-P. It's called Plan, Research, Execute, and Prepare. Those are steps that you have to go through when you're opening up a business. And not that you necessarily go into it through that order, but you have to be sure that you're planning a business. That is so important. And folks sometimes get it confused with starting a business. They think that it's just so easy. But once you start that process, it really begins to be a struggle to get through it.
That's so good, and I do think that some people might have a romanticized view of business and entrepreneurship. So similar to Demetria, I have a similar story of being full-time as an entrepreneur, and so yes, people are either always asking for questions or asking for guidance, but a lot of times it's just taking a step, it's just taking an action, and people get stuck at that very first place. And so, trivia, in your kind of perspective, what are some of the struggles that you think and you see and you hear people dealing with?
Well, my personal struggle as it pertains to business and the work that I do was not understanding what my purpose was, what God was calling me to do, and how to get there. I used to have a lot of people telling me, well, I see you doing good in this area, and I wanted to do everything that everybody thought I would be good at, but it wasn't until I realized what my own purpose was and what God had a need for me to do for me to get through my struggle. So my struggle was actually not knowing who I was and what I was supposed to be doing.
And there are a lot of people, I think, that are in the place of, I don't know what my purpose is. I think that's why the book Purpose Driven Life was so wildly successful, because there are a lot of people who were like, I don't know what my purpose is. Do you have a suggestion, maybe even a simple suggestion, if there's someone listening saying, I don't even really know what my purpose is?
Actually, I believe that being okay with not knowing what your purpose is and testing the waters until you find your niche, and not settling with what other people feel that you're good with, but being welcomed and open to see what fits you and what doesn't.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Thank you. Demetria, let me bring you back around as the visionary author, as the publisher for this. When all of the chapters came in, what happened? What was the experience that you had as you read through all of the contributions from the authors?
I absolutely loved every single one of the authors' manuscript, their chapter. It gave me another side of connection with these ladies, because I was able to see different sides of other people, of what they struggle with and what success really meant to them. I mean, success is not always, about the money or something like that. Success could be just your peace of mind. So I connected with these ladies on a more spiritual level, and just getting to know who they are. And it was just amazing of just reading the stories, of just hearing different stories of what success meant to them.
Yes. Peace of mind, so critical. And I'm reminded of a quote and a saying that one of my community members, who actually just transitioned, just passed over the weekend, Miss Shirley T. Burke. And you've seen her at the pop-up conferences and all of that.
Yes, she was so amazing.
But she would always say, if it costs you your peace, it is too expensive.
Yes.
If it's going to cost your peace, you're paying too much for it. And so some people, success is just the peace. It's just the peace. And so when can people actually purchase the book?
The book will actually be available September the 14th, and we will be doing our panel discussion with the book. Our book release party will be December the 14th in Atlanta, Georgia of this year. But the book will release September the 14th.
Okay, keep those dates on lock. So I have some questions I'm going to go around and have everyone kind of answer the question. And so we talked about struggle. We've talked about some successes. And so I'd love to hear just from all of you, what kind of headspace, what kind of inspiration, did you go sit outside? Did you go to the beach to actually sit down and write your chapter? Because there's so many people who want to write and they can't. They sit and look at a computer and a blank screen. And so I'm going to go to Charlene, then to Trivia, then back around to Demetria, of just how did you get in the headspace and the inspiration to actually sit down and write? So Charlene, share with us.
Okay, in order for me to get in a space to write, what I usually do is most of my time is at night. So 2 o'clock in the morning, I sit back into my little quiet space in my house, and I just start praying and meditating and then asking God to help me with the right words to place on the paper. It is just overwhelming for me to read, meditate at nighttime, because it's my peaceful time, which is I call my self-rejuvenation time. So 2 o'clock in the morning is the best time that I write and that I really get involved in what I'm doing, and that's my comfort zone.
All right, there you have it. So those that are late night owls, you are not alone. You are not alone. And so, Trivia, talk to us about kind of your process for writing.
Well, first of all, I just write. I don't think too much. I get my topic and I begin to write. And being as though I'm a lifetime college student, like Charlene, I am a night owl. I'd rather write at night where nothing is going on around me. But like I said, the main thing that I do, I don't think too much into it, and I just write. And it's a good thing because when I go back and I reflect on it, then I can say, hey, this is me because I don't have to think too much of it when you ask me questions. I know my story.
Wow. Oh, that's good. That's good. Okay, and so Demetria, you've written all of these books. So what's your process?
My process is I write on the go because I'm always so busy in doing things. I have a notebook. I write through the night. I write through the day. I just write anytime, anywhere while I'm traveling. I love to take the train. I love writing on the train. And, there's no, some people have to have a specific spot that they write, and that was me at first. But I write basically almost anywhere, at any time, whatever I'm feeling. I always have my pen and paper right beside me. So, yeah.
You can write anywhere and the thoughts and capture the thoughts and don't lose the thoughts.
Yes.
Wonderful, wonderful. And shout out to those that are listening in from Hey Girl Hey, my Facebook community. We appreciate you guys for listening in. Thank you so much. And so you're chatting it up and you're hearing us chatting it up about the upcoming anthology as far as a new release, From Struggle to Success, with Demetria Buie from DBP Publications. And so, Demetria, I also noticed that you had several digital products that are on your main website that's by your name. So under your main website, you have several digital products, ebooks, and things of that nature. Can you tell us how those digital products have helped your business and your clients?
First of all, I was inspired by you to do digital products. To have digital products. It's a money maker in your sleep, but it has been amazing. I enjoy designing all of the books, empowering affirmations about speaking into existence of what you want and manifesting what it is that you want in your life and seeing yourself there. So all of my digital products are about empowering manifestation and speaking. And so the journey has just been amazing of even doing those digital products. People have been giving great feedback on them, how they enjoying them. They're printing them at home. They're working in their workbooks. It has been a blessing in their lives. I get a couple of emails, and they talk about how they know they need to get around their environment, get from around their environment, and so it's just been amazing. So the workbooks, the digital products, people love them. I didn't know people would actually love them like they do. So they have.
But they do. Case in point. And that's definitely why I'm doing some of the work that I'm doing in my webinar that's coming up, and then also Product and Course Academy that's going to be launching, because there's so many people, people don't realize the impact of digital products and courses to their business. And so that's why I'm doing work in that space. And so I want to definitely shout out and call out the other co-authors. So, Demetria, tell us about the other co-authors. And I believe we've got another co-author that's going to be coming up to the mic in just a moment.
Yes, Andrea is on, and I don't think Tina is able to join us tonight, but Tina is from the Caribbean, and she lives in Canada. And I had no idea that Tina has been watching me for a while. I don't even do a lot of lives, but I know I need to. And she has asked me to come be the keynote speaker in Canada for her second annual Dreams to Reality conference. And that's the day that the book launches, September the 14th. So we're definitely going to celebrate there. We're going to celebrate with some lives. Tina has her own business. She's amazing. So sorry that she couldn't be on tonight to tell more about herself and her culture and what she do.
Oh, Okay, well, we definitely want to shout her out. And let me go to the virtual green room and bring Andrea up to the mic. And we are live here. Hey there, Andrea. Thank you so much for joining the Charvette Mitchell Radio Show. And we're excited that you're one of the co-authors.
Hi, Charvette. My name is Andrea Arroyo. I'm very excited to be a part of this. Thank you so much for having me.
Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. And I know that in your bio it says you're a certified life coach. And so how did that play a role in you writing your, contribution from struggle to success?
All I can say is that it's anointed by God. And, I mean, Demetria is a gift straight from him. And when she asked me to join in this anthology, there was no hesitation whatsoever. And like Demetria, I write on the go. In my car, I speak my chapters while I'm driving. When I wake up in the morning, I hit record, and I'm writing right away. And as far as being a certified life coach, it's just bringing healing to my corner of the universe. It's what God has called me to do. There's no doubt in my mind that I'm doing exactly what I'm supposed to be doing. So.
Clarity. Nothing at all like clarity, which I'm sure is one of the key things that help to go from struggle to success. Definitely one of those pieces. And in your perspective, how do you define success? What does the success look like for you?
Success for me is having the freedom to do what I love. And what I love is helping others, serving others, looking at my calendar and saying, okay, today's going to be a family day, 100% family day. I don't have to answer the phone to the corner office. I don't have to worry about that Thursday call because that's normally when the layoffs come through in corporate America, Thursday at 4. And it's more than, like Demetria said, it's more than money and things and that. It's peace of mind. It's knowing that I can truly live God family work, in that order, and just know that I no longer am a slave to the corner office. When I went off on my own, I was very nervous to let my mom know. And, she said, you know what, Andrea, if you work 10%, if you give 10% to yourself as to what you've given to corporate America, there's no way you can't be a success. And when she said that to me, I almost floated. And I knew that was the stamp right there, the seal to move forward. And for that, I am so grateful. A praying grandmother and a praying mother. And again, Demetria, to bring me on and say, are you ready? And I said, yes, I'm ready. All right. Ready. And so how can people connect with you on social media? You can connect with me. OneWordCoach.com is my website, OneWordCoach.com. You can find me on Facebook. My name is Andrea, Andrea, last name Arroyo, Arroyo. If you're looking at my profile picture, you will see me, my beautiful mother, who just received her doctorate at 70 in education.
Oh, congratulations,
and my
Mama.
Amen. And my beautiful 19-year-old sophomore, Elijah Arroyo. So that's how you will find me. Yes.
Wonderful.
Amen.
Thank you so much. And Charlene, how can listeners connect with you online?
They can connect with me on Facebook. I have 2 pages. One is the Nurseologist. That's NURSELOGIST. Or they can connect with me by my name, which is Charlene, CHARLENE. Last name is a hyphenated name, and it's HARROD as in David, OWUAMANA. And they can also find me on LinkedIn under the same name.
Wonderful. Thank you. And trivia, how can listeners connect with you?
Okay, I can be connected with Facebook, Trivia Payne, TRIB as a Victor, IAPAYNE. Instagram, The Encourager, ENCOURGER. And also LinkedIn, Trivia Payne as well.
All right. Thank you. And last but not least, Demetria, how can listeners connect with you? And if they're even interested in doing some type of book collaboration or their own book?
Yes, I have a website called www.demetriabuie.com. I am on Instagram at DemetriaBuie30. I am on Twitter at Demetria Buie 2, and I'm on Facebook, Demetria Buie. So it's really simple. And if a lot of people want to reach out and get their book done, collaborations, connections, they can go to my second website, which is www.dbpublications.com.
All right, wonderful. And if you're hanging out at charvette.com, just my first name, charvette.com, we've got a great blog post where you can listen to the show, and also all of our guests, their lovely pictures and their bios are right there at charvette.com, and we'd love to connect with you all over the World Wide Web. It's just Charvette. Other than Instagram, it's Charvette M. All right, ladies, thank you so much for being a part of the show tonight and just giving us a sneak peek of what we can expect to see and hear from the upcoming anthology, From Struggle to Success. And we wish you guys much continued success.
Thank you so much for having us. God bless.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, have a great day. It's going to be a wrap. Listeners, it's a wrap. You know how to join us next week for more phenomenal shows. Thank you for those that were hanging out on the phone lines. We appreciate you. Those listening in,
You've been listening to the
we love
Charvette
you.
Mitchell Radio
Talk to
Show.
you later.
Charvette Mitchell every Tuesday at 6 p.m. Interviewing all the stars you want to hear from. So until next week, stay motivated, excited, and influenced. This is the Charvette Mitchell Radio Show.